So, some warm-up questions. What is Allison's mom's name?
Carol.
There we go. What color are Allison's eyes?
Blue. And she always says, look how blue my eyes are.
Is the name of Allison's childhood best friend?
Lauren.
That was a
Tough one.
bit of a pause on that one. Color of Allison's wedding dress?
White.
Good
Maybe.
job.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Could be ivory. I haven't seen it either. And Allison's dog name growing up?
Dog name?
Trick question. There was no dog.
Oh,
Excellent.
I was like, I was like, is that like a nickname?
Her homies?
Yeah. I was like, what?
Okay, perfect. Okay, so real stuff. Okay. What would be your last meal?
Fried chicken.
Love it. What is Allison's favorite TV show?
She's got a bunch. Either be like New Girl, probably New Girl. I'll go with New Girl.
Like that one. Allison's celebrity crush.
Dax Shepard.
Like
I don't know. She talks about him all the time.
What is your favorite thing to do together?
Go on walks.
What is your dream vacation spot to go together?
Well, we want to go to Hawaii for our honeymoon, but she would probably say Europe.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Olivia Wilde.
Ooh, I like her. What is your favorite body part of Allison's?
Her butt.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about her personality?
I like that she takes all my crap, but it doesn't actually bother her.
As far as you know.
Well, she could take it to a certain point at least.
There we go. I like that one. If Allison was saying like, "Oh, they're playing our song," what song would you think of?
I'm terrible with music, so she's gonna say like, I have no idea on this question, I guarantee you. I don't.
Or is there a song that you can think of like from like a sorority function or anything like that like or like a spring break you guys have been on or New Year's or something?
Let me see. Hold on. I don't know the name of it. I'm trying to find it. I'm terrible with music.
Yeah.
I
can put a pin in that one too.
Because I have no idea what it's called.
Is there a song though that you're like, or like a situation you're thinking of?
Tuesdays by Jake Scott.
Oh, I think I know that song. I think it's cute.
We haven't listened to it for a while, but she used to play it all the time.
I like that.
I have no idea who that person is, so.
It's all good. You got the song. Where was your first kiss?
A sorority event when we were both really drunk.
Nice.
In college.
When did you first say I love you?
Halloween. She came in town, and I was in a stupid giraffe costume or bear costume. I don't know, I had like a big puffy head, and she was in like a panda onesie, and we got back to my apartment, and she was like, "Is there anything you want to tell me?" And I was like, "No, not really." And then she kind of she acted out of me, but eventually I was like, all right, I had like a whole story to like do it. And then I just like, okay, fine. I do love you. And then she was like, yay.
I remember her telling me that she was like mad at you, kind of like fighting with you. And you're like, well, you ruined it again. Here you go.
She's one of the most impossible people to surprise with anything.
When do you find her the sexiest?
When we go out on dates nights and she's confident in her decision making because neither of us are able to make a decision to save our lives.
Okay, what is your favorite position?
Doggy.
Yeah. What is her favorite position?
When she's on top.
When you think of you guys confessing your feelings to or like for each other, just like what do you think of? It could be like when, where, a specific conversation. But when was the first just like moment?
When we like shared our
Like,
feelings with one
yeah.
another.
Yes.
I mean, that would probably go back to like college when we would share our feelings when we were. I mean, I told her that I liked her freshman year of college, and then she liked me freshman year of college, but then we started dating other people and she hated me for it. So that's probably the first time.
I remember it well.
Yep.
That's awesome. How many kids do you two want to have?
2 to 3. She would probably say 0.
Yeah, it truly depends on the day.
Yeah.
So you guys do a lot of driving. So when Allison's not driving, but you're on like a long haul road trip, what is her main activity? Or like what does she do in the passenger seat?
Read or fall asleep. Put her feet on my dashboard.
All three.
All of them.
This is a good lead-in. What's one thing that you do that annoys her the most?
Leaving stuff out. Never putting things away. Basically not cleaning.
And then vice versa, what's your biggest pet peeve of Allison's?
She's gotten better, but she knows it was dishes. She never cleans the dishes ever.
That's good. What does she find most attractive about you?
She'll hate to admit it, but I think it's because she thinks I'm funny.
She does. What physical feature of yours does she like the most?
It's my butt.
You're gonna say beard, so that was a real corner.
No.
Who has more patience?
Me. I'd say me.
Who is the grumpier morning person?
Definitely me.
Who is first to apologize?
Probably me also.
Who's funnier?
I do a lot of things wrong, so
She comes to you quick with it.
yeah.
Who's funnier?
Me again, obviously.
Who's more stubborn?
I would say Allison.
Who's the better cook?
Allison.
Who's more romantic?
Allison.
Good. There was only one answer on that one.
Yeah.
What's the favorite date you guys have been on?
This actually probably could work with the first date thing, which it wasn't a first date, but it's the thing that pops up. We went to this, what's that? It's like a fondue place in Chicago.
Gatehouse.
Yeah, that place. We went there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you remember when or like around when? Like this was obviously after college.
Yeah, this was when I think this was our first anniversary actually. When we had just gotten back from Toronto, I think it was, for my hockey tournament. And we went there because it was and I stayed up in Chicago an extra day to go there because it was our first anniversary, I believe. Hopefully that's right.
Last 3. So what was when you think of you just proposing, what was her first like reaction? What was the first thing she said, or just like?
I do remember I was like going through like saying all the things I I loved about her, and like getting to the point, and she stopped me mid-sentence and said, "You're doing good." That's the first thing she actually said.
I remember her saying that. That's awesome. That's a good one.
And I was like, "Thanks, but can I get through this?"
Few more things
Yeah.
to say. Who will be the first one to cry at the wedding?
Probably me.
When did you know that she was the one?
Um, we were okay, so we were talking about potentially dating, and she came in town or was going to come in town one time. I know you've heard this story before. And I texted her saying I didn't think I wanted her to come anymore because I was worried about us like ruining our friendship. And then she came anyway, and we like talked all weekend, and I basically said like I think we should just like not talk for like 2 weeks just to like see what I don't know why but at the time I was like, let's just not talk for 2 weeks to see what happened. And as soon as she left, she was trying to give me this face that I asked for, but I texted her every single day and really confused the hell out of her. But that's when I knew that we were going to start dating and we were going to end up together.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that was a time, but
That was a time.
look how
She
it worked
she
out.
holds that over my head all the time.